Boxing Club, Austin Roberts.
The bell sounds to begin round one. Each fighter's touch gloves. Austin going to the fight, and sometimes you see them maybe a little bit with trunks. Austin Roberts in the black trunks. The bell sounds to very spirited for a short period towards the tail end of 2008.
A lot of jabs right now, and you're coming behind it with shots.
One thing you do hear amateur trainers say from time to time, they are harder to see than clean, effective head blows. So to count them, but of course we both know they count in the fight, take a lot of starch out of the opponent. First round certainly close. You could even go as far as calling it even at the powerhouse football team at Brockton High in recent years. Started some games and did very well at the quarterback position. Mussi with a right hand.
You know what, it's pretty much it's been the same scenario each round. Strong at the beginning, and Mussi starts coming on.
Joe Hughes.
White on the other with black stars. Nice right hand by Alicio. That's middleweights at the amateur level.
No, there wasn't a lot of punch.
When these guys are landing their shots, because it makes a sound, and the physical effect on the other both to the side of each side of his head respectively. As the second, well, if the first round was a little bit hard to score and tell who was getting the better, second round I think more or less the same. Very competitive, evenly matched contest. Alicio the aggressor as we open up the third and final round. And one thing you found is you get a lot of athletic guys with a lot of...
Marvin Hagler, he fought at 160 pounds.
Well, this bout comes to an end, very spirited. So Joe with red trim, Timmy Ramos in the red headgear. Each of these competitives. The hand speed of David Mejia showing itself early in round one of this contest of the evening. They were in the novice and junior Olympic divisions. This also in the novice division. However, you can tell that both of these fighters significantly lighter in weight. We have a quick-paced contest between David Mejia in the black headgear, Ramos in the red headgear. And talking with Mejia earlier, he told me that his favorite boxer is Floyd Mayweather. I did allude to it in the first round. He has effectively counterpunched at times. Up. Round two comes to a conclusion, and you mentioned it right from the Ring Boxing Club and Timmy Ramos from the Framingham PAL. And they're not letting up whatsoever in the final. Ramos, a very fun
contest. In the blue corner, Tim Ramos.
Well, Timmy Ramos gets the nod, and our third, Gabriel DeLuke from the Grillish Boxing Gym, taking on Julio Perez. Perez in the red trunks, DeLuke in the black trunk. Round one comes to an end, and as a result of that, will not be representing the United States team. About Gabriel DeLuke, who's in the black trunks with the green. Takes a left hand from Perez. Both these guys staying in the second. Bell sounds, ending the round. Very competitive contest. Good matchmaking by Ed Lavash and the folks at Boston Boxing. From our vantage point, the third round seemingly much is on the line. We mentioned the amateur accolades of Gabriel DeLuke in the second round. However, it should be noted Julio Perez getting his way out of the corner.
Good fight.
Red corner, Gabriel DeLuke.
Chris Zura is in the black trunks, and Arteaga is in the red trunks. Well, the first round comes to a conclusion. Good spirited opening frame between Chris Zura and Tartu Arteaga. Round two of this 152-pound novice bout between Chris Zura and Tartu Arteaga. Chris Zura from Boston Boxing, I thought, had himself a good opening round, was having a good opening second round, still is, but a few body shots.
He's fighting defensively right now.
Well, despite the fact that knockdowns don't count for anything.
Now you can't just pace. You got to go hard right now, okay?
Bell sounds for the third and final round between Chris Zura in the black trunks, Tartu Arteaga in the red trunks. Well, the third and final round comes to an end between Chris Zura and Tartu Arteaga.
Blue corner, Tartu Arteaga.
152-pound open class, Chris Gilbert in the green trunks, Jimmy Smith in the black trunks. Fighting out of that gym. Jimmy Smith tells me he spars with all of them.
That's great. That's what it's about, is having great sparring in the gym. You can see it here. He's a very polished fighter. Very good fighter.
Yeah, very action-packed contest. Yep. Nice left hand by Chris Gilbert.
I got to thank Peter so much.
Manfredo came to the ring to the song Here I Go Again on My Own. And nice combinations by Jimmy Smith. Almost looked like he was doing a punch drill. As round 2 comes to an end.
Boston versus New York, like you said, we got the Red Sox against the Yankees, and how that goes. So
we mentioned earlier, but I think Gilbert is getting the better of Smith here in this third round.
Boxing out of the red corner, Chris Gilbert.
It should be a good fight here.
This year's Lowell Golden Gloves.
Feet, because their right foot's out front instead of their left foot, which you're usually used to, but
Silas Levy coming forward. Nice right hand. A big boy, and he has a noticeable size advantage.
This is a really good pace for them.
Ooh, nice right hand by Justin Robinson. Snaps the head back of Levy just as the bell sounds. Peter Zimwar, Micky Ward ringside calling the action. Silas Levy, a former football standout at Vallejo High School in California. Accidental headbutts occur and they get cut. Holding prohibited in amateur boxing. Bell sounds.
One of my guys to be in great shape.
As has been the case with all of our bouts tonight. More overhand rights, and Levy, I think, felt that one.
Yep, good fight.
Bell sounds. The bout has come to a conclusion.
Silas Levy